Welcome back to Auto Apex, the home of legendary machines, timeless designs, and the stories behind them. Today, we're stepping into the world of automotive history with one of the most revolutionary cars ever built, the Citroën Traction Avant 11B. More than just a classic, this machine changed the game when it rolled off the production line in the 1930s. And even now, it stands as a symbol of French engineering brilliance. Let's talk about what makes the 11B so iconic. Introduced in 1934, the Citroën Traction Avant wasn't just a car, it was a technological leap. It was one of the first mass-produced cars in the world to feature front-wheel drive, monocoque chassis construction, and independent suspension all in one package. The 11B variant, which came later, brought more refinement and performance to the already innovative platform. It wasn't built to be flashy, but rather bold in its engineering and smooth in its purpose. Now from the outside, the Traction Avant 11B is pure vintage elegance. Its long hood, sloping rear, and curved fenders define pre-war design language. The lung stance and aerodynamic body, a rarity for its time, give it a sophisticated presence. That big front grille, sweeping chrome details, and round headlamps capture the spirit of 1930s French automotive style. And when you see it in black or deep gray with the signature Avant 11B number plate, it feels like it's stepped right out of a classic film reel. Slide inside and you're greeted by a cabin that's simple but soulful. The interior reflects the minimalist luxury of the era, a large steering wheel, mechanical switchgear, analog dials, and bench-style seating. The materials aren't overdone, just honest leather, painted metal, and basic but functional layout. There's something deeply authentic about it. You can almost imagine what it felt like driving across cobblestone streets of Paris or long country roads in the 1930s and 40s. It's less about gadgets, more about presence and experience. In terms of comfort, the 11B was ahead of its time. Thanks to its independent suspension and low center of gravity, it offered a remarkably smooth ride compared to its contemporaries. It feels soft, almost floating, with the suspension soaking up rough surfaces better than you'd expect from a car this old. The cabin may be minimal, but it's spacious and airy, especially in the rear seats, making it a favorite among business professionals and even resistance fighters during W2. Under the hood, the 11B was never a speed demon, but that's not what it was built for. Its 1.9L inline-4 engine delivered around 55 horsepower, which was more than enough when paired with its lightweight body and efficient front-wheel drive layout. What really made it special was the way it handled. Where other cars of the era felt clunky and top-heavy, the Traction Avant hugged corners, responded precisely, and gave drivers a sense of connection to the road. Even today, driving one feels surprisingly modern for a vehicle that's nearly a century old. So what's the final word? The Citroën Traction Avant 11B is not just a classic, it's a piece of engineering history. It was decades ahead of its time in design, performance, and comfort. While most vintage cars are admired for looks alone, this one earned its legacy through innovation. If you're a collector, enthusiast, or simply someone who respects automotive milestones, this car deserves your attention. It's elegance with an edge, innovation in a time of tradition. Thanks for watching Auto Apex. If you love classic cars with a story, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. We've got more legends coming your way. Until next time, drive timeless.